Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I'm your yarn host Jennifer and today is Tuesday Tea with Cinnamon, but I'm drinking coffee. I don't have no special tea to show you and I'm halfway through with my now cold coffee. I do have a cup warmer somewhere, I don't know where I put it, but it usually keeps my cups nice and toasty. Today I'm just drinking cold coffee and that's just fine. It is a rare instance that I drink coffee. But today, we can talk about that. I bought little instant packets of, they're little individual instant packets of coffee because I am notorious for putting too much instant coffee in. I do not have a coffee maker. So I bought Taster's Choice instant coffee, singular packets. That's what's in my cup. I put one packet in, it's perfect. I have a little bit of sugar-free vanilla creamer in there, and I have a little splash of caramel sugar-free syrup, and it gives it almost a toasted marshmallow taste. So it's delicious. That's what we're drinking today. You should try it out if you like coffee. Yeah, I needed some coffee this morning. I just finished an entire tutorial and I just realized I probably should change my battery before I pushed record because I've been recording tutorials this morning and I just finished recording Monday Makes. The videos are going to be kind of short and sweet and to the point. Grab an extra battery so that when that starts to flash at me, I can change the battery. They're going to be short and sweet and to the point for this week at least because Premiere Week is coming up and I'm doing a lot of extra videos and extra work to prepare for Premiere Week. Let me look at my calendar. I don't even know what day it is. It's supposed to be in the YouTube world today. Let's see, Tuesday tea. So today is what, the 21st, if I'm correct. I am pre-recording this last week. Today is, what is today? Today's the 16th in my world. It's the 21st in your world. And while you're watching this, I am recording probably the Jacob's Granny Chevron blanket that we're working on as a tutorial for Premiere Week. And then the 27th, well, Premiere Week videos start on the 26th and they will last through March 3rd. And March 4th is Mr. Cinnamon and I's anniversary when we met. But we celebrate it as a full-on anniversary. We met 23 years ago, March 4th. So we've been together a long time. We were babies when we met. We've been through like so many ups and downs, and we are totally different people than we were back then. Like completely. Everything has changed. We grew up a lot. I didn't come to talk about that today though. I just came to have a cup with you guys and that's really good. Like I said, I've been working hard and I'm trying to pre-record some videos for this week because I'm still working on tutorials. I'm kind of, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but like right now everything is Premiere Week. Like my whole everything is Premiere Week. And so I'm just like super ultra focused on what needs to be done because my planner is, I told Mr. Cinnamon the other day, I was like, I am scheduled. I have to do this on this day, this on this day, and this on this day, or none of this is going to work. And so I'm like sticking to a really strict schedule. And my schedule is like, I'm having like 12-hour days on some of these, not all the days. The past 3 or 4 days, it's been 12-hour days every day just because I was making a full sweater. And I'm a big person, so it takes longer for me to make a full-size sweater for my body than like if I was making a size small sweater, which would have fit my mannequin, but it ain't gonna help me out because I'm making something that I want to wear, you know. I'm really excited though. All the hard work is gonna totally pay off, and I'm gonna try to take a couple days off after Premiere Week is over and just rest. And now it's time to change the battery. I'll be back in 2 and 2. All right, that's finished. I can put that back in the charger. Constantly swapping out batteries. Yeah, so today I'm so glad I finished the tutorial. I gave myself 2 days to finish it. It took me 4 days. So like I'm a little bit behind schedule, but at the same time, like I'm still, I have time for the rest of the day to not crochet. I'm gonna kind of take it easy. Like I'm my arms are a little bit sore. I've been working on a big giant sweater for my body, and like I'm a little bit sore, so I'm gonna take it easy today. I'm gonna record a couple videos, and then I'm gonna go play the new Dreamlight Valley release, because they updated the video. They updated the video game today in my world, which is, like I said, the 16th. And Juju's really excited, so I figure if I have enough time, I can go in there, I can play the game for a little bit, and then she can come home and it'll already be open for her. And you know, Mr. Cinnamon is home with COVID, so hopefully he lets me have the TV for a little bit to play a video game, and I'll tell him to go take a nap. He's not particularly sick. I mean, he feels a little bit sick, but he's not like sick. So I just think maybe him traveling, he caught COVID while he was on the road, I'm assuming. So I did get a little bit of Happy Mail, but like most of it was not for me. Juju has been getting a lot of beads. What do I do with that coffee cup? I know I had the coffee cup in here. There it is. Most of the Happy Mail has been for Juju. She's gotten like 5 boxes in the past 2 weeks of people sending her beads, and some really, really beautiful beads. And so I don't make her come on here if she doesn't want to. However, on behalf of Juju, for those of you who sent her beads, thank you from the bottom of her heart. She is so excited. And then little man got a little gift inside one of the bead boxes as well. He gets a little hurt because when Juju gets beads, he just looks at it like, she's getting presents, I didn't get nothing. Why don't they like me? Not that I'm asking you to send him anything. He doesn't need anything. But one of the bead boxes had a little card in there for him, and I have no idea what he did with it because I let him take off with it. He was so excited, and yeah, he really likes getting little things in the mail. I mean, what little kid does? What person doesn't like getting things in the mail? It's fun. And so I just thank you guys for thinking of my kids. I really like watching Juju open the bead boxes because she works really hard. She impresses the heck out of me. She works really hard to keep stuff in her shop. And like I've said a million times before, she's in her senior year of high school and she's busting her butt. And she's saving up her money and she's paying taxes, and like she's doing all the adult things that I just recently learned how to do like in the past 10 years. And I'm so impressed with her, and her work ethic is amazing. She has been kind of following my lead, and she plans out what days she's going to work on her beads, what days she's going to really stuff in her shop. She does all these things to plan out her schedule so that she's, you know, getting things done. And she's working really hard. I mean, she's taking time off for herself as well, which is something her mom has not really learned to do. But when you guys help you help her business by sending her beads and product to make more things out of, that helps her out so much because she's 17. She's like, you know, she's trying really hard, and the fact that she's doing really good, and she's made so many sales on her, so many sales. I think she's over 1,000 sales on her Etsy shop now. At 17, that is just amazing to me. So, really impressed with her. And I'm really, from the bottom of my heart, grateful to anyone who has supported her by sending her beads, by purchasing from her, by leaving reviews, or the last time I mentioned her Etsy shop, I was like, she doesn't really have anything in there right now, but a way that you can help her. And I talked about how much it helps a small Etsy shop if you favorite some of the items, or if you heart her shop and favorite her shop. It helps her business. It brings her to the top of Etsy. You know, it makes more people be able to view it. The reviews when you purchase something really help. She got a review the other day. She goes, this review is really detailed and I love it so much, because it was a lot of the review was very detailed about the product itself. And she said that helps people to know more details from someone else about what the, it was a bookmark, about what the bookmark is, you know, about what to expect from the bookmark. And I thought that was really cool. Like, she's really excited over a review. Now, I did get a card from Debbie. Debbie is in Louisiana. Debbie has sent me lots and lots and lots of cards over the years. She also sent me some flamingo stickers. Debbie has recently lost her wife. And, you know, she's going through some stuff. And she said that the card says, thanks for all the support you've given me these 2 years I've watched you. Maybe now maybe now, I can't read what that says. In a more stable place, I'll start sending you more happy mail. Maybe now I'm in a more stable place, I'll start sending you more happy mail. Debbie, I just appreciate that you've sent me so much happy mail. I really appreciate. She's always sending me little postcards and little stickers and little things to just, you know, cheer me up. She was sending them like weekly for a while there, but obviously she's going through some stuff. I don't expect that to continue, you know. But yeah, so I received that card. There's a couple other things I received too, like cards, I think. It's mostly been cards, but I've been hanging them on my door as they come. And my door is almost filled with just, I love you cards, is what I call them. My Valentine's Day cards from Mr. Cinnamon and Little Man are on the door, as well as my inspirational, my love letters. And then I received this in the mail. Let me look up her name to make sure that I have this correctly, because she's a member in the Facebook group and she actually drew this out. Not on this specific cup, but I'm going to go into the Facebook group and look myself up and see if I can, there it is. All right. So Paige designed this. Let me see. Now let me look up Paige. All right, so she hand drew this on a coffee cup, and she had an issue to where she didn't think it was going to be food safe, but she drew it up for me and then didn't think it was going to be food safe. So what she did is she contacted somebody to put the image on a coffee cup for me. She had this sent to me. So it's beautiful. Either way, this way or that way, doesn't matter. It's really pretty. I like it. And now we have a P.O. cup, as well as a Tuesday Tea with Cinnamon cup, in case I want to have a little beverage on P.O. Day. So thank you so much for that, Paige. I really do appreciate it. I'm drinking out of my I Crochet So I Don't Kill People Save a Life Send Yarn cup today. This was sent to me in Happy Mail, I want to say easily 2 years ago. And I just finished off my ice cold coffee. Time to move on to water. So, yeah, there's not a lot going on, so I didn't really have a topic to come on and talk to you guys about today, but I'm like, I'm still going to come on and have a cup of coffee with my tea drinkers, or a cup of coffee with my coffee drinkers, or a cup of coffee with my whatever you're drinking. Whatever you're drinking. As long as you're not... just whatever. Just whatever. Oh, yeah, so tomorrow... I talked about this in Monday Makes, but I know that not everybody watches the Monday Makes videos because they're really long. Not everybody has the time to watch that on Mondays. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a whole video on the knitting machine. I have been requested by a lot of people. I've gotten a lot of messages, comments, emails, asking opinions on the Addy, asking what machine I was using. It's the Addy King. Asking what my thoughts were. Do I have any tips or advice? Do I think it's worth it, the money? all those things. And I've also had a lot of people requesting me to watch specific channels. And I've watched so many channels on that knitting machine. So many channels. I wanted, and I've been watching them for a while because I wanted to make sure that that was going to be worth the money to me. And so we're going to talk about all that tomorrow. And it might be a long video because I really want to talk about, there's a lot I want to talk about in regards to that machine. Because I really struggled with whether I was going to buy it or not because of the cost. Because I was like, well, you know, I had guilt about it. I've talked about this. Is it really knitting? Is it really handmade if it's cranked out on a machine? And the answer is yes, it is. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow too, because a lot of people brought up the sewing machine thing. Like, is it handmade if you're using a sewing machine? But I think because sewing machines are such a household item now, and they're affordable. You can get sewing machines for like 50 bucks. You can get used sewing machines for 10 bucks. They're hard to find at 10 bucks, but it's possible, you know? And so, yeah, it's just, there's a lot to consider if you're going to buy a knitting machine or you're considering it. And I also want to show you this cool table Mr. Cinnamon made for me. Now, it's not going to stay that wood color because I want to paint it, but I haven't had time to paint it yet. And the weather's been really crappy. But I want to kind of paint it like a pastel color because I'm super into pastels right now. Like, super into pastels. Oh, did you guys see I hung up my little fabric thing? I forgot to show that off. That is the tapestry fabric that I got from Walmart. It's a Thomas Kincaid Mickey and Minnie thing. So, yeah, totally love that. There's so much behind me. There's a lot more content coming up that I have planned. There's so much I want to share with you guys, but like right now, it's like I just gotta get through Premiere Week. Not that that's a bad thing. I've been talking about Premiere Week like every video, I know. But it's consuming my life right now. I am like non-stop making tutorials. And then I think about like, do I want to make more tutorials on the channel in the future? The answer is no. I like Premiere Week. I love doing the tutorials for Premiere Week. But at the end of it, like, I'm exhausted. Tutorials are a lot of energy. And people don't realize how much energy it takes to do a tutorial. How much planning, how much just everything. You know, so I was thinking though, and I would really like your guys' opinions on this. I was thinking about doing a not such a huge version of Premiere Week, but doing like a week of Mary Maxim. I would like to do a week of Mary Maxim. I would like to feature yarns for Mary Maxim for a full week. I would like to do a couple of tutorials for Mary Maxim for a full week. Probably not nearly as big as this big sweater that I worked on or blankets or anything like that, but like I would really like to get the Mary Maxim yarn more into the market and more talked about. And I think that doing a week of Mary Maxim, like Premiere Week, I think that would be a lot of fun. And I know that Mary Maxim will work with me on that because I have a contact over at Mary Maxim. She's very nice and very accommodating, and she's always willing to like send me supplies for projects, or like, you know, she told me if I need anything, just let her know. And I love that. I love that. So, and I do have a good supply of Mary Maxim yarns. Mary Maxim sent me the, what is the name of that yarn? It used to come in a donut shape and now it comes in a skein. Let me go to Mary Maxim's website while we're sitting here. Mary Maxim. Because Mary Maxim has an entire line of yarn. And I've done some reviews on the channel of the yarns before. They have some really, really nice yarns. Yarn by brand Mary Maxim. My brain is like, it's escaping me what the yarn is. Mellow Spun DK. Yeah. It's only $3.99 a ball. Right here. And also, I'm using the, I think it's the Starlit Sparkle, which was right next to that. I'm using that for my Jujus Stitches blanket. And I really like it. I also have some of the Prism that I would love to actually have an excuse to work up into something. And like I could even do like for Premiere Week, I could do like a knit tutorial, not Premiere Week, Mary Maxim Week. I can do like a knit project or, you know, a knitting machine project. And then I have some of the Mary Maxim baby blanket yarn right here, which is a big giant skein of yarn. And it does patterns. So like when you crochet it or knit it up, it makes a pattern. And that yarn is really fun to play with as well. And then, oh man, I have the Sunrise yarn, which is really soft drapey yarn that would be beautiful for like wearables. Yeah, so what do you guys think about doing a Mary Maxim week? It's not going to be like next week because I need a break from Premiere Week, but I was thinking about maybe in March, maybe the end of March, doing a Mary Maxim week. But I would really like to hear you guys' opinions on that. And who knows what the future holds. I just think that I've been thinking about it a lot lately. And I was like, I want to promote Mary Maxim this year. I said that the two companies that I'm going to be working with is Premiere and Mary Maxim. And so I want to come up with some content that's Mary Maxim related. And I was thinking if I did a Mary Maxim week, that could be a lot of fun too. And then we could do some more tutorials and we could, you know, really get a good feel for the Mary Maxim yarns that I really do enjoy working with. So, you know, I haven't told anybody at Mary Maxim about this. This is just me brainstorming and seeing what you guys think about it. Because I think that will be fun. So, alright. I think I'll let you guys go. I got other things I need to be working on other than just sitting here. And since my coffee is gone, is it really Tuesday tea anymore? Water drinking with cinnamon. Ooh, that don't sound good. Water with cinnamon in it? Yeah. Alright guys. I'm gonna let you go. Definitely comment below and let me know your opinion on whether you want a Mary Maxim week in March. And we'll try to make that happen. At the very least, it'll be the last week of March or the beginning of April. Because I think I can definitely pull it off in that time span. And yeah, I really think that would be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna let you go. And I will see you tomorrow for all the information on that thing. And it'll be a fun discussion. Bye guys.